Hey, what's happening, family? Hey, have you ever wanted to invest but felt overwhelmed by all the options on the stock market? Well, listen, I've got great news for you. Index funds might be the play that you're looking for, okay? They might be the answer. In this video, I'm gonna explain what an index fund is. Okay, I'm gonna explain how it works and also why it's one of the best ways for beginners to invest and start building long-term wealth. I don't wanna waste your time. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so what is an index fund? Okay, I want y'all to tap into y'all imagination, okay, because I want to create a little imagery here in your mind real quick, okay? So I want you to imagine this, okay? I want you to imagine a basket filled with all kinds of different fruits, okay? Apples, oranges, bananas, grapes, and whatever else you can think of. Each fruit is like a company, okay? Instead of picking just one fruit and hoping it tastes good, you get a whole basket. That way, if one fruit doesn't taste great, you still have a bunch of others to choose from, right? Well, an index fund is like that basket, okay? But instead of fruit, it holds little pieces of many different companies. When you put your money in an index fund, it's like you're owning small pieces of hundreds, or sometimes even thousands of companies all at once. It's safer and easier than trying to pick just one company and hoping that it does well. An index fund is a type of investment that lets you buy a little piece of many companies all at once. Instead of picking one individual stock, you buy into a group of stocks that follow a specific list or index. Okay, index just means list, like the S&P 500. So when you invest in an S&P 500 fund or index fund, you're investing in 500 of the biggest companies in the United States, companies like Apple, Amazon, and Google, without having to buy them one by one. Okay, so here's why index funds are perfect for new investors. Well, first and foremost, man, diversification. You're spreading your money across many companies, okay, which lowers your risk. All right, so if one company struggles, other companies can help balance it out. Second, guys, we got low cost. Okay, index funds are passively managed, meaning they don't need expensive managers, okay? So fees are really, really low. Third, guys, they are simple and super stress-free, all right? You don't need to research individual stocks or time the market, okay? Just invest regularly and let time, do all the work. Fourth, we got proven long-term growth, okay? The S&P 500 has historically returned about 7 to 10% per year over the long run, okay? Even with all the ups and downs. Okay, so not all companies in an index fund are treated equally. Okay, so most index funds like the S&P 500 are market cap weighted. Okay, that means the bigger the company, the more space it takes up in that specific fund. For example, Apple. Okay, Apple is one of the largest companies in the world. So it has a bigger weight in the S&P 500 fund than a smaller company like, say, Kraft Heinz. So when Apple's stock price moves, it has more impact on the index fund than a smaller company would. This helps explain why tech companies often have a strong influence on the performance of a specific index fund. All right, family, so if you're ready to get started, here are some of the most popular index funds for beginners. So I'm gonna say ticker symbol, and then I'm gonna say what the ticker symbol is. The ticker symbol itself is just the identifier that you're gonna plug into your brokerage account to find these index funds. Okay, so first up, we got ticker symbol VOO. Okay, that is Vanguard's S&P 500 ETF. Okay, that tracks 500 of the biggest U.S. companies by market cap. Next up, we have VTI. Okay, that is Vanguard's total market ETF. That tracks the entire United States stock market, every company. Next up, we got FZROX. Okay, that is Fidelity's Zero Total Market Index Fund. Also tracks the entire United States stock market. Lastly, we got SCHD. Okay, that is Schwab's U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. This is good for dividend lovers. Okay, it tracks the best U.S. companies that pays out the highest dividends. These are all low-cost, trusted funds from major investment companies like Vanguard, Fidelity, and of course Schwab. All right, family. So here's how you're gonna get started. First and foremost, you have to open a brokerage account. Okay, you can use platforms like Fidelity, you can use Vanguard, Charles Schwab, M1 Finance, or even Robinhood. Okay, but just open a brokerage account. Next, I'm gonna have you transfer some money in. Okay, it can be $10, $50, even $1,000. Okay, just transfer enough to get you started. Next, I'm gonna have you search for an index fund by ticker, okay? Ticker symbols like VOO or VTI, just to name a few. Next, I'm gonna have you click buy, okay? You can choose how many shares you wanna buy or dollars you want to invest, okay? Some of these platforms offer fractional shares, which means if the price of a single share costs $100, but you only have $50 to invest, well, they'll let you invest at $50, right? And you'll then receive half of a share, okay, in that fund. All right, and then the last thing we're gonna have you do is set up automatic investing, okay? Invest a little every week or every month or as often as you can afford to and watch it grow. Drop a comment below if you'd like me to make a video, walking you guys through step by step how to actually open a brokerage account. All right, family. So remember, index funds are long-term plays, okay? Do not expect to get rich overnight, all right? But do expect to build wealth over time, okay? Only if you stay consistent in investing. Also, don't panic when the market dips. That's completely normal. Stick with your plan, okay? Keep investing and trust the process. All right, gang, so now you know index funds are simple, they're powerful, and perfect for beginner investors. If you're ready to take control of your financial future, this is a dope place to start. And as always, if you found this video helpful, consider hitting that like button, subscribe, and share it with about 3, 4, 5 people, someone who needs to hear, okay? And also, let me know in the comments, which index funds are you planning to invest in? I appreciate you for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.